Miss Quartermain said that if you can't have the package here by 9 o'clock in the morning, then she just wants to cancel the entire order. Yeah, okay, fine, thanks. I'll tell her that.
Hello, Laura.
Wonderful, you're here. You just come and go in puffs of smoke around here, don't you? Where on earth have you been?
Why do you ask?
Why? Because you've been driving everyone crazy looking for you. We looked for you all yesterday, most of today. You're practically a missing person around here.
Really? Who's everybody?
Alex, Mr. Quartermain, me, Robert Scorpio.
Oh, all right, that's enough. Look, I'll tell you what, I want to talk to you, and it's very important, so why don't you get your things together and I'll drive you home. You're about through here, aren't you? Quitting time?
Yeah, I guess I can leave now.
All right, then let's do it.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes, I'm serious. It's important.
Luke!
Well, if it isn't the elusive Mr. Spencer.
Would you mind telling us where the devil you've been the last couple of days?
Laura, get your things ready and we'll go. I have a couple of things to straighten out with these people, and then we're on our way. Mr. Quartermain, would you like to step into your office?
Oh, yes, by all means.
Oh, and Laura, please hold all calls.
Yes, of course.
All right, now that you've got us here, what have you got to say for yourself, kid?
I'll tell you, kid, what I got to say for myself. One thing, I'm sick and tired of being hounded, of being checked up on. Now, I've been trying to do the job that you asked me to do, to find your precious ice princess. Look, this statue's been missing a long time. I could have had it in my hands by now if you'd been honest with me.
But we told you why we weren't. We had to find out if we could trust you.
It isn't that we didn't want to, Luke. We realized we were wrong, but we had to make sure that you were trustworthy.
Mr. Quartermain, why don't you hire people in the first place that are trustworthy?
But that's not why we did it. We decided that we would go into this thing with a complete understanding
Look,
that
Alex,
you would...
look, I'm sorry, never mind. We're getting off the point. The point is that I am on your payroll. And the reason mainly is curiosity. I am curious about what the real truth is. The unbuffed reality, as it were. I'm also curious about how all the people fit into this puzzle. People like the Cassidines, the Quartermains, and your friend Robert Scorpio, and about a dozen others.
Then you aren't threatening to quit.
No, sir, I'm not threatening to quit, but I will quit. If you don't leave me alone. Stop asking questions. When I have something to report, I'll report it. This has never been a 9-to-5 job, you know. I wish you'd wake up to that fact.
In other words, you want me to keep hands off, so you can do as you please.
That's it exactly, Alex.
All right, kid. If that's what you want.
That's exactly what I want. Exactly. I know you're not used to working this way, Mr. Quartermain. But I am. And if I'm to do the job, I have to do it my way. Look, I don't want urgent messages from you people every time I turn around. Every time I go in a public place in this town, they hand me a message. Please call the office. Well, I ain't going to call the office. You understand? I'll call the office when I have something to tell you. Do you understand?
All right, Luke. You win. You do it your own way.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You'll hear from me when I have something to tell you.
All right, I'll give them the message as soon as they're free. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Get your coat. Let's book out of here.
In a minute, all right? Several important messages came in while you were in that meeting. Let me just deliver them, and then we'll go.
All right, but make it fast. I want to get out of here.
All right.
Well, look who's where he should be. Long time no see.
Well, hello, Robert. What brings you here?
Well, principally to see Laura, but having you here's a bonus.
Robert, I'm afraid there's been a complication about this evening.
What complication?
Let me just deliver these messages. I'll be right back and I'll explain, okay?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, where have you been keeping yourself?
You know, I'm getting awfully tired of that question, Robert. Everybody's asking me that today.
I'm sure, but if you weren't running around pretending to be the invisible man, maybe you wouldn't get it.
Well, as you can see, I'm not invisible, nor am I pretending to be invisible.
No,
I just,
but, you're not much in evidence either, and I'm still waiting for an answer to that offer of mine.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I've been working since our last meeting.
You've been working?
Yes.
You've been working?
Yes.
Working for who? Let me think. Alex, maybe? Me, even. Yourself, perhaps. Give us a hint.
No, I don't think we need to have a hint. I'll tell you straight out. I'm working for the Quartermains. I'm going to see that job through. That's the decision I've made.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that. I think we could have had a very profitable association together.
Well, you know, maybe next time.
What confuses me, though, is why you made that particular decision at this moment. I mean, I know the way that Alex works, her tactics, her inducements. I know that my offer was superior to hers.
Well, it's not always money that is the determining factor, Robert.
Uh-huh. Then it's something more personal, perhaps. Let me think. Why would you continue to work for the Quartermains? Thinks.
Laura. Look, Robert, I told you where I'm working. It's really none of your damn business why I'm working there. It shouldn't interest you, my motives.
Really gets up your nose, the fact that I'm dating her, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't get up my nose. Laura's a free agent. Her social life is her own business.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I'm glad that you can be so realistic, because the times we've spent together, I've enjoyed enormously, and they're going to continue. She's intelligent, beautiful, and I think that we're rather simpatico.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Sounds like you got yourself a dinner date made in heaven, Robert.
Look, is there any particular reason why you're hanging around? I mean, if you're working for the Quartermains, why don't you be a good boy and beat it and stop wasting their money?
Oh, isn't that nice of you to be so concerned about their financial situation? Actually, see, I'm waiting for the receptionist. She and I do our thing for the energy crisis by carpooling.
Well, look, you don't need to loiter any longer. She won't be driving with you tonight. You see, we have a date.
Oh, really? I seem to recall her saying that there was a possible problem with that.
And what would you know about that?
Well, I know that it might be that you'll have to be simpatico with yourself tonight.
Well, I know you have my good intentions at heart, but I'd prefer to hear it from her.
Hit it.
I'm sorry, I made it as quick as I could.
Come on, love, let's get out of here. I am starved. I'm looking forward to a nice, quiet dinner and a cold bottle of champagne.
Well, love, I don't really think she's that hungry tonight.
Why don't you sit down and give your mouth a rest? You ready?
Robert, I'm really sorry, but I'd completely forgotten that I'd already made plans with Luke for this evening.
What plans?
Well, it's a business meeting, naturally.
Oh, naturally. All right. I guess our dinner can wait for some other time.
I really am very sorry. I should have called you and told you about it. Please forgive me.
Sure. Well, at least we can all ride down in the same elevator together.
Oh, good.
Might as well.
That'll be cheery. Shall we?
Don't breathe on me. I wouldn't want to get you cold.